the standard start. Now, I remember for the longest time that SK had kind of a problem with Cloud. I mean, then again, this is a matchup that Rosa kind of historically does struggle in a little bit.
Right, yeah, I'd agree. I have seen him try out some secondaries, such as Bowser, against Cloud. I don't know how much success he's had with that, but maybe just not enough to keep him on Bowser. Maybe just trying to go back to Rosa here. Yeah,
because see, the problem with this matchup is that Cloud has so many answers to get rid of Luma. If not only that, but to get rid of Luma efficiently, that it's sometimes hard to kind of keep up with that. So you're left in a lot of these situations where you just kind of have to take the Cloud pressure, and there's nothing you can do about it because Luma is already gone. Like right there, you.
Yeah, Luma was like kind of inactive because Luma just got hit.
Yeah, because right now Restive is just going in, not respecting the space at all.
Yeah, I think he's playing the matchup fairly well. Like, as we saw there, he just kind of focused only on Luma, almost ignored Rosa.
Yeah. Because he's trying to, well, now he's got the stage control, but here we go, Luma's back. See, that's the thing about it is SkComet's really not being that defensive. He's also not getting time to set up his defense. Because just Restive is going in with Cloud buttons, and it's SK trying to prevent that from happening. But, you know, because sometimes you just are caught slipping and you're caught in shield or something where Cloud kind of excels at his pressure and like not giving Luma enough time to breathe. And that's really what you kind of have to do in this matchup as Cloud.
Right, like he basically hasn't gotten hit for the last like 50%. He just kind of had him in disadvantage and does end up finding the stock there too.
Yeah. That's the thing with that's the thing that's hard about that also is that Cloud has a lot of ways to two-frame Rosalina.
Yeah, I was gonna say that down tilt's another good option, but like at that percent, obviously, if you can get a dash attack, you might as well because it will kill.
Yeah.
And Restive's playing kind of fairly patient, like picking his spots, just kind of beating up on Luma when he can.
It's gonna make his return back to the ledge easier as soon as he got rid of Luma. Yeah, burning limit there, not that much of a game changer considering how big of his lead is right now.
Yeah, but SkComet could definitely make this lead like evaporate with just another up air F smash or up smash.
Yeah, yeah. So you got to be careful still because like it's those air-to-air exchanges where you're just trying to get back down that are really, really dangerous. Unless you are brave like that, going out with that forward air.
Yeah, sometimes you do just have to do that. Like, Cloud's recovery is super exploitable, obviously, but sometimes it is scary because, like, especially as Rosa, if you're just kind of under Cloud, you're in such a bad spot if you mess that edge guard up.
Almost got taken away on the stretcher there. Another two-frame. Luma breaking SK out of it. He's turning this situation around. Whoa! Oh my God, he almost got that. He almost took that all the way.
What?
Wait,
the down air like hit him.
He got clipped. That's.
Oh, that down air hitbox doesn't go
down. That's right. Yeah.
It does go out, but it almost looked like he went nowhere.
All right. Well, SK still brought this within reach, so if he plays his cards right, what Restive needs to watch for is when he's chasing him because he's gonna start seeing those opportunities a little bit more and more now that he's at this high percent.
Ooh, he read that roll. Just a little late on the timing.
And that's gonna be a dead Luma. This is huge for Restive.
Yeah, if he can kill him here. Oh, but has him off stage.
This edge guard might win the match, but missing the cross slash.
And yeah, finds the dash attack. I think he just kind of like threw that one out, but like sometimes Cloud's dash attack is not a bad move to just throw out because if like everyone's dashing around, you might just like it's pretty hard to react to.
Yeah.
So good stuff to Restive there.
Yeah, SK. He was on the verge of bringing that back.
Oh yeah, that was super close.
The wheels just kind of fell apart during that comeback. Honestly, that missed cross slash, I'm pretty sure that was the moment where it should have instantly turned around into his favor. But you know, sometimes it's just not there.
Yeah, there were some missed opportunities on both sides probably there, but it's a new game now.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that going into this, Restive is probably going to get a little bit more aggressive because he saw that as soon as he kind of let the pressure off and saw that he got enough time for Rosalina to kind of get that defense going and get those walls set up, that's when it started struggling. And that's when it almost kind of resulted in a loss. See, right now, SK's playing a lot more smarter. He's doing a better job of kind of keeping guard of Luma.
One thing I do kind of like that Restive is doing, though, is a lot of these, like, YOLO dash attacks on Luma, because they just, like, send Luma so far. And even if he does get grabbed from it, like, Luma's pretty far away. Like, he won't take a huge punish. But he does have to be careful. Like, if he keeps doing that and Luma doesn't die, like, he's just going to end up taking more damage.
Trying for jab and a grab. That's keeping a pretty good stage presence. Not opting for a grab after landing, but challenging that up smash with the forward air. I kind of like that Restive is not afraid to kind of challenge any of those anti-air options from SkComet that he's thrown out.
Right.
Because he knows that if he spaces it correctly, he's just fine.
And SkComet is playing this this Luma-less state pretty well right now. He's just playing pretty safe.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like SK knows Cloud's weakness is off-stage game, so if you can chase, then go for it. Like nobody's gonna stop you. It's up to the Cloud to kind of try to dance around that.
Yeah.
Restive gets a grab, gets off stage, kind of back airing on platform in the pressure of the dash attack, giving the lead back to SK.
Goes for a bit of a down air there. I don't know why, but all right, he has a lead right now.
Yeah, this is a good spot. As long as he kind of hangs back and starts to play a little bit more defensive, then this second game should be within his grasp. And he can't really let Luma get killed a whole lot for this next for these at least the next 2 minutes, because that's when, like, that's the amount of time that it takes for really Restive to mount this kind of comeback.
Ooh, I thought he might have used his double jump a little prematurely, like maybe could have gotten grabbed in edge guard, but Restive is fine right now.
Also, SK's DI on the dash attacks are starting to scare me because he's going straight up when he should be going a little bit more horizontal on that. But then again, it could be hard to react to. Like I said, like you said earlier, that dash attack is really kind of hard to react against in some certain situations.
And you just kind of did that there.
Oh man, that is like the third or fourth missed cross slash of this entire set, and I think it's stuff like that that's gonna really make or break Restive's play here.
Yeah, Restive's been kind of doing like a few of these desperation options.
That's gonna be it. Luma up air.
Yeah, soft hit up air into the Luma up air.
SK gonna take it into game 3.
Yeah, 2-stock that game. Wasn't like it was obviously like pretty commanding.
It's sour sweet.
Oh.
So Blind is saying that's the sour sweet, where you hit him with a sour spot at the up air, which then combos into the sweet spot of Luma's up air for the kill.
All right.
I mean, I like that.
I like it. The sour sweet.
Sweet and sour. It's like sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. All right, using the projectile, kind of nullify Cloud's projectile. Kind of dance around in neutral. All right, nice option from the ledge there.
Just kind of does that F smash. All right.
I think Restive is now starting to pick up on the spot dodge habits of SK, because that was definitely just kind of a hard read on that spot dodge. It's like, okay, no, you've been doing this way too much. Time to capitalize.
Yeah, Rose is kind of like, they're kind of forced to just throw out a lot of different defensive options this time, in this matchup, just because Cloud is so scary. Especially when Rosa doesn't have Luma.
Opting for down throw instead of just getting stage control.
Right, I thought he was just going to go for back throw as well, but... And
that was such a good drift around the cross slash.
Yeah, Restive's definitely getting a little over-eager here on these edge guard attempts, and just like when he has limit, he might use it a little too early.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that SK is now starting to kind of pick up on the hitboxes and where to place those aerials. Now Restive, he's getting hit by stuff that he was not getting hit by in the first game of this set.
And Luma's still alive. A little scary spot.
Right, jab combos. Yeah, the part where Cloud has to land, that's kind of the scary part, because even though Cloud does have down air, there are spacings with that Luma up air that can get around that big hitbox.
And he's off stage now, but Luma is dead. That's kind of what I was talking about with the YOLO dash attacks earlier. It's like a trade-off. You lose a bit of stage control, but Luma does die, so kind of situational. Sometimes it's helpful. And he just
caught him
slipping. Did that.
And that's going to be huge because now he's returning with limit and a lot of rage. So this is going to be...
Ooh. He tried to hit Luma there, but like messed up, and that kind of just made him a little confused, I think, and SkComet was sort of able to use that and just run in with that up smash.
Trying to get the up airs going, but SK is out of there before he can get any sort of offense going. But here they come. 3 up airs, all of them on Luma. That's a pretty good amount of damage. But here comes SK. Back air. Oh, he went for the hard read there.
Yeah, reading the tech roll in there, but it was actually pretty safe. Because, like, if anything, he could have just, like, tech rolled a different direction and would have had, like, a hard time punishing.
So now this is actually kind of a change of pace because normally if SK does not have Luma, if any time the Restive was off stage, he was chasing super hard, but now it's completely changed. Now that he's got a solid lead, he's not going to making those risks
Ooh,
a whole
air
lot.
dodges. Not going to die.
Okay, another one of those, and I think that's going to be game.
Finds a jab grab, but air dodges correctly that time. And Luma just died from that. Wow.
Yep. That's kind of a hidden option. That extra hitbox. That's all, I think that's all that Restive needs at this point.
Ooh, he's gonna have to wait to limit here. That's actually like really big. Because now he can't really capitalize as much as he could have on this Luma-less SkComet. And SkComet's...
Oh,
yeah.
Caught with a down tilt, and SK is gonna once again bring that all the way back.
Right.
He's like, did I not tell you? I got this. It's all right, guys.